Okay, 12.1 is kind of slowing it down again. We're doing circumferences of a circle for this first unit, which you guys have done, I think, in 5th grade. So circumference, remember, is just the distance around. So last unit we were talking about, oh, that's like 360 degrees all the way around. But now we're actually figuring out what's the length of this. Like if I were to take a tape measure and go around this shape. So the equation for that is 2 pi r. So remember, pi is a constant, and that number is going to be whatever your calculator button for pi is. But if you don't have a calculator button, then you use 3.14. And then r is your radius, so you do have to figure that out. And remember, radius is from the center. So make sure you figure out what r is, especially if they give you the diameter. Don't use the diameter in the radius spot. That's the two things that could be tricky on this section. You're going to be going and finding circumference, or you're going to work backwards to find the radius, which is pretty easy in this one. So go ahead and try number 1. Pause the video and try it on your own, and then push play when you have the answer to check it. Okay, C is 2 pi r. We know this is r, so we can just plug it right in. And then for our answer, we get, let's see. So for our answer, I think, round to the nearest tenth. So we're going to take 73.5 as our circumference, and make sure you put yards. It's a length, so it's not yards squared. Okay, if you didn't get that, make sure you ask me about what's going on or look over your work. For this one, it's going to be a working backwards one. So go ahead and set up the equation and try to find r, and pause the video until you get your answer. Okay, C equals 2 pi r. We know C is what's given here. And we want to get this r all alone. So to do that, we're actually going to take this multiplier, we're going to undo it by dividing 2 pi to both sides. And make sure you put that in a parentheses in your calculator, otherwise it will divide the 2 and then times the pi. So we get 37.7 divided by parentheses 2 pi, and we get 60.0 meters. Because again, radius is a length, so it's just our regular units. And that's it for 12.1.